think there are few books out there that confront grief with the unflinching clarity of Joan Didion's The Year of Magical Thinking. It's one of my favourite of all of Didion's books, and I reread it recently. Didion wrote it in the aftermath of her husband's sudden death, and it isn't a memoir of healing so much as a dissection of loss. Precise, restrained, devastating. It begins starkly and so memorably. Life changes fast. Life changes in the instant. You sit down to dinner and your life as you know it ends. From that point forward, Didion offers no arc of redemption. There's no resolution, only the work of attention. At first glance, it's a book about mourning, but on a second reading or third reading, it becomes clear that The Year of Magical Thinking is also a book about language, or rather its failure. Faced with the collapse of her world, Didion turns to the only tool she has: sentences. Not memories or mantras, but syntax. Her grief unfolds through grammar. And what makes this book so compelling is its refusal to sentimentalise. Didion doesn't aim to comfort, nor does she offer tidy insights. She writes as if by compulsion, returning again and again to the barest facts as if precision might yield resurrection. He was dead. I was not yet prepared to accept this. Language fails her again and again, and she knows it. And yet she continues because the sentence is all she has. It becomes her vigil, her protest, her scaffolding. And there's something deeply recognisable in her portrayal of loss. It doesn't follow stages. It wanders, fixates, and it doubles back. She keeps her husband's shoes because he might need them. And she traces the mind's quiet absurdities, the desperate logic of magical thinking. And in so doing, she reveals how grief not only fractures the future but also unravels the present and the past. Still, The Year of Magical Thinking is not only about death, it's about the stories we tell ourselves to survive. It's about love, memory, time, and the fragile architecture of meaning we build around ourselves. And I think what elevates the book is Didion's ability to move from the forensic to the metaphysical. A detail about medical records carries the weight of existential crisis. She shows us that writing can hold space for the unbearable. Much of this impact, I think, comes from the way she writes, not just what she says, but how she says it. The Joan Didion sentence is unmistakable, it's cool, it's controlled and exacting, and her prose does not shout, it slices. Her sentences are short, they are rhythmic, often recursive. She uses repetition, not for emphasis, but for survival. She withholds obvious emotion and lets structure carry the weight. And I know her voice is often called icy or clinical, but that misses the urgency beneath and the point. Didion's clarity is not dispassion, it's strategy. Her language is exact because her world is not. If grief is chaos, then grammar, however fragile, is an act of resistance against that chaos. And if you want to write like Didion, don't try to imitate her tone. Instead, study how she builds control from collapse. Now, this is the Joan Didion sentence toolkit. Number 1, keep it short, especially the emotional hits. Number 2, use repetition for rhythm, not filler. Number 3, let the sentence end abruptly. Don't explain. Number 4, pair specificity with mystery. I know what nothing means, and keep on playing. Number 5, let syntax mimic feeling. Clipped for shock, winding for reflection. Didion doesn't offer catharsis, she offers structure. And for those who have grieved, this book is a mirror. For those who haven't, it's a lesson in bearing witness. Either way, it lingers and it stays with you for a long time. Not because it resolves anything, but because it doesn't. It says this happened, this is how it felt, and sometimes that's all a sentence needs